and welcome to IP Study Video Lectures. Today we will discuss the 20th chapter of Grade 8 English Grammar, and our topic is transformation of sentences. Well, transformation means same idea but different forms. That means this is the means or the process of changing the form of a sentence to another form without changing its meaning. That means the idea of the sentence is same, but we will only change the sentence into different forms. This is a very interesting topic, and this will also recap all the parts of speech that you have done so far. We can change a sentence to another form by changing active voice into passive voice or passive voice into active voice, by changing it into an adverb clause, by using an adverb, and lots of different ways. This is what we will cover in this lesson. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to understand the concept of transformation of sentences, apply the several ways to transform sentences. That means there are several ways to speak a sentence without changing its meaning. That means you're using the same meaning, the same idea, but you are just changing your way, right? So, for example, we use a certain verb in a subject. Similar verb in the next form, we can change it into a noun or into an adverb. So these are different ways. Let us study them. Before we go further, let us discuss this example. Mom, Dad, how can you see that bridge? It's not visible to me. And Mom and Dad replies, Nick, that's because we both are taller than you. Here in this sentence, that's because we both are taller than you. We have changed the sentence in a different form by using a comparative degree. But the idea is same, that the bridge is not visible to me, which is Nick. So the bridge is not visible. The mother and father says because we both are taller than you. So this is how we transform a sentence into a different form, by not changing its meaning but adding different parts of speech to describe them differently. Let us read the following sentences. You must run fast to catch the train. You must run fast or you will not catch the train. You must run fast if you want to catch the train. Now in these three sentences, the idea is same. You must run fast to catch the train. But different ways we've used to express the sentence, by using to infinitive, by using or, by making it into a compound sentence, by making it into a complex sentence. So this is how also we can transform different sentences by using different structures. Changing sentences from one form to another without changing their meaning is called transformation of sentences. There are several ways to transform sentences, and we will discuss some of them here in this lesson. First, by changing the degree of comparison. So we can change the degree of comparison in the sentence. This is how we can transform a sentence to a different form. The Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean on Earth. This sentence has a superlative degree, which is the largest. Now we can also rewrite it by using different comparative degrees. For example, the Pacific Ocean is larger than any other ocean. Here we have not used the superlative degree that it is the largest of all, but we've used a simple comparative degree, larger than any other ocean. Now again, this can also be rewritten as in the positive degree form. For example, no other ocean is as large as the Pacific Ocean. This is the positive degree. So the idea again in these three sentences was same, that the Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean. But this is another way how we changed one form to another by using superlative degree, and the same sentence to be rewritten in the comparative degree and then in the positive degree. And for each, you must know all the rules thoroughly. So it is important for this lesson, for you to understand this lesson, you must revise all your previous topics and parts of speech thoroughly so that you can apply the similar or the same rules in this lesson, and you can learn a new art of changing the sentences to different forms. Here are some more examples. Disha is the wisest member of our family. Again, this is in the superlative degree. The same sentence, let us study the same sentence in the comparative degree and in the positive degree. Disha is wiser than any other member of our family. No other member of our family is as wise as Disha. Sam is one of the tallest boys in the school. Sam is taller than most other boys in the school. Very few boys in the school are as tall as Sam. In these three sentences, we are talking about Sam. In the first one, we've used the superlative degree. In the second one, the comparative degree. And in the third one, the positive degree. When we compare only two persons or things, it is not possible to transform a sentence into the superlative degree of comparison. For example, if we have the sentence, gold is more precious than silver. So this is the comparative degree. Now here we are already comparing two things. So this can be changed into a positive degree. Silver is not so precious as gold, but when we need comparison between two similar objects, this cannot be done in the superlative degree. This can be only found into a superlative degree when you do not need comparison between two things. But when you require a comparison between two things, you can only use the comparative degree and the positive degree. Now we can also transform a sentence by changing active voice into passive voice and passive voice into active voice. Let us see some examples. Someone has broken the window. The window has been broken. Now this sentence is in the active voice and the window has been broken is in the passive voice. The meaning of the sentence is same, that the window is broken, but the way of speaking the sentence, so the form of the sentence, or the structure of the sentence is different. Who has stolen the book? This is in the active voice. By whom has the book been stolen? Our grandmother told this story. Now change it into passive voice. Very good. This story was told to us by our grandmother. Close the door. Let the door be closed. Does she know him? Is he known to her? Mr. Gupta teaches maths. Maths is taught by Mr. Gupta. So this is how we can convert the two sentences. We can transform them. So transformation itself means changing without changing the actual meaning of the sentence. Now we can also change or transform a sentence by removing the adverb to. For example, he was too weak to walk. Now we can also transform this sentence by using so that, and we can say he was so weak that he could not walk. She was too late for the bus. She was so late that she could not catch the bus. The hill is too steep to climb. So by removing the adverb to and replacing it with so that, we can transform this sentence without changing its meaning. The hill is so steep that it cannot be climbed. We can also transform a sentence by changing one part of speech with another. For example, he succeeded in the test. The second sentence, he achieved success in the test. So the verb succeeded is changed into success, which is the noun form of the word succeed. He was successful in the test. Now this word successful is the adjective form of the verb succeeded. Now the idea in these three sentences is the same, but one part of the speech has been changed. Succeeded changed to success and successful. So we can change the verb into a noun form and into an adjective form as well to transform a sentence. Let us read some more examples. You should respect your elders. This is the verb. You should be respectful to your elders. So, respect in the first sentence is a verb and respectful is the noun form of the verb respect. She drives the train carefully. She drives the train with care. He is a wise man. He is a man of wisdom. In the first sentence, wise is an adjective, and in the second sentence, it is the noun. He gave a quick answer. Now, this is an adjective. He answered quickly. So, we can also transform it into an adverb quickly. The cost of this book is 80 rupees. This book costs 80 rupees. So, the noun, it is changed into a verb. So, this is also possible by changing one part of a speech with another. This is how we can transform a sentence. Now, as we have already studied different types of sentences, exclamatory sentences, interrogative sentences, assertive sentences, and so on. Now, this is another way of transforming a sentence by changing exclamatory into assertive sentence and assertive into exclamatory sentence. For example, oh, for a glass of cold water? I wish I had a glass of cold water. How gracefully she walks. She walks very gracefully. Now, the same sentences we have used in exclamatory sentences, the same sentences can be transformed into an assertive sentence. For example, what a beautiful dress. The same sentence can be into an assertive sentence. This is a beautiful dress. By changing interrogative into assertive and assertive into interrogative sentence. Who does not love his country? Everybody loves his country. Who can live without air? No one can live without air. So, interrogative sentences can also be transformed into assertive sentences. Changing affirmative sentences into negative. She is aware of her mistakes. Be very careful while transforming such sentences, because if you simply use not aware, that will change the meaning of the sentence. So, be cautious while transforming the affirmative sentence into a negative sentence. Always use not and the negative form of the verb use in the sentence. She is not unaware of her mistakes. Like this, the idea or the meaning of the sentence will not be changed. Madan is shorter than Mohit. Mohit is not as short as Madan. So be very careful that you do not change the meaning of the sentence while transforming affirmative sentence into a negative sentence. We can also change simple sentences into compound sentences. The death of his dog added to his despair. His dog died and this added to his despair. Now here we have changed a simple sentence into a compound sentence because we have given them two independent clauses. In spite of his illness, he does a lot of work. He is ill, but he does a lot of work. By changing compound sentences into simple sentences. They were poor and often suffered from many hardships. Now the same sentence can be converted into a simple sentence. They suffered many hardships because of their poverty. He is a steady sprinter, but he is rather slow. He is a slow and steady sprinter. Now the same meaning, the same sentence but different forms. We can also transform by changing simple sentences into complex sentences and by changing complex sentences into simple sentences. He stole his aunt's cat. He stole the cat which belonged to his aunt. His silence proves his guilt. His silence proves that he is guilty. This is a simple sentence and these are complex sentences. You must work as hard as you can. Now let's change it into a simple sentence. You must work your hardest. How long they will stay is doubtful. And we can change it into a simple sentence. The length of their stay is doubtful. The transformation of a sentence is acquired when one form of sentence is converted into some other form, but without altering its meaning. Sometimes we may need some extra words to add into the sentence. So, this was all about transformation of sentences. We can transform sentences by using different parts of speech, by changing a simple sentence into a compound sentence or into a complex sentence, by removing the adverb to, by changing one part of speech with another, by changing the active voice into passive voice and passive voice into an active voice, and by also changing the degrees of comparison. Well, this was all about it, and as I told you earlier, this needs you to acquire in-depth knowledge and revision of your previous chapters so that you can follow all the rules. Now, before you go, let us do a quick recap. Transformation of sentences is changing of sentences from one form to another without changing their meaning. There are several ways to transform sentences: by changing the degree of comparison, by changing the voice, by removing the adverb to, by changing one part of speech with another, by interchanging exclamatory into assertive sentences, and by interchanging interrogative and assertive sentences, by interchanging affirmative and negative sentences, by interchanging simple sentences into compound sentences, by changing compound sentences into simple sentences, by changing simple sentences into complex sentences, and by changing complex sentences into simple sentences. Thank you so much for staying with us. Stay tuned for our next video lecture. Till then, keep revising.